Egypt, the land of mystery, the land of antiquity, the land where cradles of civilization got together. Our next episode takes us to the Giza, the great temple at Giza. There are many unanswered questions there and many doors that are unexplainable. There are many unanswered questions like, what is this door? What is there behind it? What does it convey?
As the name would suggest, a false door is an imitation door that is usually found in the mortuary, temples and tombs, mainly across ancient Egypt. Facing west, these doors served as imagery passages between the world of the living and the world of the dead, and were believed to allow the ka, an element of the soul, to pass through them. The deity of the deceased could interact with the world of the living either by passing through the door or by receiving offerings through it. The false door is one of the most common elements found in the Egyptian tombs, and it's also one of the most important architectural features found in royal and non-royal tombs, beginning with Egypt's Old Kingdom. Welcome to this episode of Mysterious Doors. Come, let us travel to Egypt, one of the most intriguing parts of the ancient world. Meet the magnificent Great Pyramid at Giza, a wonder of the ancient world and still unknown in many ways to the modern world.
One of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, it is the only one still largely intact and is believed to have been constructed more than 4,500 years ago. It was the tallest structure in the world for many centuries, standing at 147 meters in height, at a weight of 6 million tons. The greatest mystery is how such an architectural marvel was created so many years ago, when the world never knew about or had cranes, earth movers, or technology to help them in this process of construction. Did humans carry those heavy stones to create this magnificent building? Even wheels were not used that time. How did this happen? And all that was within a space of 20 years? This episode, however, discusses the case of a strange, secret door under the Giza, which could probably be blocking the entry into a chamber of suspense. The true purpose of this door has whipped up more controversies and interest than the structural marvel itself. This is the power of a closed door. The pyramid of King Khufu stands tall, braving the vagaries of nature and time to tell the undiscovered stories of an ancient civilization. I refer to a recent robo-explorer that was sent through the Great Pyramid of Giza to unveil some of the secrets behind the pharaohic mausoleum and its stayed doors. This is an article called Robo Research by Rossella Lorenzi. The images from the robo probe reveal hieroglyphics written in red paint that have not been seen by human eyes since the construction of the pyramid. The pictures also unveiled new details about 2 puzzling copper pins embedded in one of the so-called secret doors that was accessed after traveling through steep shafts inside the pyramid. Published in the Annales du Service des Antiques ASAE, the images of markings and graffiti could unlock the secrets of the monument's puzzling architecture. We believe that if these hieroglyphics could be deciphered, they could help Egyptologists work why these mysterious shafts were built, said Rob Richardson, the engineer who designed the robo for the University of Leeds. Built for the pharaoh Cheops known as Khufu, the Great Pyramid is the last remaining wonder of the ancient world. The monument is the largest of a family of 3 pyramids on the Giza Plateau, on the outskirts of Cairo, and has long been rumored to have hidden passageways leading to secret chambers. Archaeologists long have been puzzled over the purpose of 4 narrow shafts deep inside the pyramid since they were first discovered in 1872. 2 shafts extend from the upper or king's chamber and exit into open air, but the lower 2, one on the south side and one on the north side in the so-called queen's chamber, disappear within the structures, deepening the pyramid mystery. Widely believed to be ritual passageways for the dead pharaoh's soul to reach afterlife, these 8-inch square shafts remained unexplored until 1993, when German engineer Rudolf Gattenbrink sent a robo through the southern shaft. After a steady climb of 213 feet from the heart of the pyramid, the robo came to a stop in front of a mysterious limestone slab adorned with 2 copper pins. 9 years later, Havas explored the southern shaft on live television. As the world held its breath, a tomb-raiding robo pushed a camera through a hole drilled in the copper pin door, only to reveal what appeared to be another door. This mysterious structure has puzzled scholars, archaeologists, and visitors for centuries. Here are some of the most intriguing mysteries surrounding the pyramids. Construction. The construction of the pyramid is still shrouded in mystery. Despite the enormous size of the structure and the primitive tools available at that time, it was built with incredible precision. The exact methods used to construct the pyramid are still not fully understood. Purpose. The purpose of the pyramid is also a mystery. Although it is generally accepted that the pyramid was built as a tomb for the pharaoh Khufu, some researchers believe that it may have had other purposes, such as an astronomical observatory or a power plant. Alignment. The Great Pyramid is aligned to true north with a remarkable accuracy of less than 1/10 of a degree. How the ancient Egyptians were able to achieve such accuracy is still a mystery. Inner chambers. The pyramid contains a network of inner chambers and tunnels, some of which are still unexplored. The purpose of these chambers and tunnels is unknown, and some researchers believe that they may contain hidden treasures or secret messages. Construction materials. The pyramids were built using an enormous amount of limestone and granite, some of which were quarried from locations as far as 500 miles away. The logistics of transporting these materials over such long distances using primitive methods is still a mystery. Despite decades of research and exploration, the mystery surrounding the Great Pyramid at Giza continues to fascinate and intrigue us, and it is likely that we will never fully understand all of its secrets. The robo of the Deji team was able to climb inside the walls of the shaft while carrying a micro snake, a camera that can see around. Unlike previous expeditions in which the camera images were not just taken looking straight ahead, the bendy camera was small enough to fit in through a small hole in a stone door, giving researchers a clear view of the chamber. It was at that time that the camera set back images of 4,500-year-old markings. There are many unanswered questions that these images raise. Why is there writing in this space? What does the writing say? There appears to be a masonry cutting mark next to the figures. Why was it not cut along this line? The researchers also were able to scrutinize the 2 famous copper pins embedded in the door and the chamber that had been glimpsed only from the front before. The back of the pins curved back on themselves. Why? What was the purpose of these pins? The loops seemed too small to serve as a mechanical purpose, Richardson said. The new information dismisses the hypothesis that the copper pins were handles and might point to an ornamental purpose. Also, the back of the door is polished, so it must have been important. It doesn't look like a rough piece of stone used to stop debris getting into the shaft. project mission manager Sean Whitehead of the exploration company Scouttet UK said. The Deji robo is expected to reveal much more in the next few months. The device is equipped with a unique range of tools, which include a miniature beetle robo that can fit through a 19mm diameter hole, a conning drill, and a miniaturized ultrasonic device that can tap on walls and listen to the response to help determine the thickness of the stone. The next step will be an investigation of the chamber's far wall to check whether it is another door, as suggested in 2002 live exploration, or a solid block of stone. There is still no credible evidence to support the existence of a mysterious door under the Giza pyramids. Whether there have been various conspiracy theories and myths surrounding the Giza pyramids for centuries, the idea of a secret door, a hidden chamber beneath the pyramids, is not supported by any reliable archaeological or historical evidence. The pyramids themselves were constructed as tombs for the pharaohs of ancient Egypt, and while they contain many intricate and fascinating features, there is no evidence to suggest that they contain any secret chambers or hidden doors. Additionally, modern archaeological techniques have been used extensively to study the pyramids in the surrounding area, and no evidence has been found to support the existence of such a door or a chamber. I end this episode with some great news. I'm so excited to read the headline as recent as March 2nd, 2023. A scan discovers a sealed 30-foot-long hallway inside a Giza pyramid. Egypt's antiquities authorities unveiled a newly discovered sealed-off chamber inside one of the Great Pyramids at Giza, just outside of Cairo, that dates back some 4,500 years. The corridor on the northern side of the Pyramid of Khufu was discovered using modern scanning technology. It measures nearly 30 feet in length and is over 6 feet wide, perched above the main entrance of the pyramid. Archaeologists do not know what the function was of the chamber, which is not accessible from the outside. In 2017, scientists announced the discovery of another sealed door corridor, a 30-meter chamber, about 98 feet also inside the Pyramid of Khufu. All of us know that the Pyramid of Khufu, named after a 4th dynasty pharaoh who reigned from 2509 to 2483 BC, is one of the 3 pyramids that make up the Great Pyramids at Giza complex. The Egyptian pyramids are the only one of the ancient 7 wonders of the world that have survived to this day. Experts are divided over how the pyramids were constructed. So even relatively minor discoveries generate great interest. Authorities often publicly tout discoveries to attract more tourists, a major source of foreign currency for this cash-strapped Middle Eastern country. Egypt's tourism sector suffered a long downturn after the political turmoil and violence that followed the 2011 uprising that ousted the country's long-time autocratic president, Hosni Mubarak, and further setbacks following the outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic. However, I imagine we are very close to unveiling this mystery. Modern researchers in Egypt unearthed secret doors inside the Great Pyramid, and some archaeologists believe that these doors may be blocking the entrance to a hidden chamber. However, the door's true purpose has raised more concerns than it has answered any questions thus far. The Great Pyramid is way more mysterious than we think they are. Cleaning the pyramid and creating a method to permanently reduce humidity were both necessary. The air shafts in the 3rd room, the so-called King's Chamber, were supposed to be cleaned and outfitted with machinery to establish a ventilation system.
It is important to be critical of unsubstantiated claims and rely on evidence-based information while exploring historical mysteries. While the idea of a secret door under the Giza pyramids might be intriguing, it is not supported by any credible evidence. Maybe it is too early to conclude the mystery. So be it. If you like the content of this video, do like and subscribe to my channel Meet Meenamma. Don't forget to click the bell icon for regular updates. Also do comment and interact with Meenamma. I would love your opinions. Meenamma looks forward to meeting you again in the next video and episode. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, have a great life and make a difference.